Last episode, we followed 15 young travellers from the United States, winners of a National Geographic prize as they explored Tasmania. Well, this week, they're travelling to Far North Queensland. Far North Queensland is renowned for its lush tropical rainforests. And the best way to take in their enormity and beauty is to travel right over the top of them. That's exactly what our group of 15 National Geographic contest winners from the United States are about to do. Board the Sky Rail west of Cairns and glide above the rainforest canopy almost 8 kilometres up the mountainside to Kuranda. Their guide for this bird's eye experience is a member of the Aboriginal tribe associated with this rainforest, Brandon Richardson.
Well, a day like today, you can really appreciate the rainforest. You get a bit of rain around, it's a bit misty, so it's a typical rainforest experience. One of the highlights on the cable is the cockatoos. We tend to see a lot of white cockatoos, also butterfly species. With our rainforest, of course, it only covers like 1% of the landmass in Australia. We probably have more plant species here than any other plants around in Australia. There's 50% of bird species in Australia actually live up here in this 1% of landmass, so it's crazy. To our people, the Jabbergai people, the most important bird to us would be the cassowary. And we believe that we evolved from the cassowary. It's our dreamtime story, so it's a great significance to us. It's also known as a sacred bird.
What the students are appreciating in this 90-minute trip is that this tropical rainforest is World Heritage listed. It's one of the most botanically fascinating and diverse areas on Earth. Along the way, there are stops, like this one at the Barron Falls.
The highlight of the trip, coming down to the Barron Falls section, is the falls, and had a lot of history as well. One of the first white families, the Connollis families here, by the name of Marshalls, were established here. And it was one of the places they engaged with the local Aboriginals too, because they had a camp not far from here. So to us it's quite significant. For the tourists it's a really nice view, and especially during the wet season between December and March, you can appreciate the falls then.
At the end of the ride, the students experience various aspects of the Indigenous culture. Face painting, throwing a boomerang, dancing. These are Brandon's people, known as Jabbergai.
We're one of the few tribes that are from rainforest areas, so, you know, in that regard we're very different to majority of tribes around Australia. So, you know, with hunting, gathering, languages, stories. So just here alone is very important to me, and also the elders and the Jabbergai community. Very important, keeping our culture alive, and we only got our language back, you know, about 10 years ago, and that was very important to us to bring the languages back into the schools, which we didn't have before. But it's also this recognition of the area is very important to the Aboriginal people, just showing people around the world that we are from here, and that's probably the most important thing to us.
In Australia, since there's Aboriginal tribes, I think it's really cool that the people that come here get to experience it, because then they can see the culture that Australia has from a tribe's point of view. So I think they should definitely keep doing this.
From the rainforest to the reef,